Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club.
Fight! Fight!
Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee, ready to make his statement here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the professional. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, what a visual this is. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one, the founding father of modern mixed martial arts. It's hard to simulate his speed and his striking in training, and I think that's something that has been a big focus for the opponent coming in here tonight. Quick with his hands, quick with his feet, and obviously a guy who gets off to a very good start more often than not. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one.
Big body kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Ooh, what a punch.
With conviction to the body. Lee going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Let's go. Let's get that takedown now.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Hope to set up that overhand. Mike is open.
Trying to establish that jab once again. And he connects there. Massive head kick.
Punch a hole in that gas tank.
Just over 3 minutes to go. To the body and it lands.
Keep going with it. Do it again.
Right hook to the head blocked.
Keep your hands up, Tony. Come on now. Let's move. Let's reach.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Get those straight punches right now.
Big knee there.
Great punch.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches
If
there.
you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Stay strong. Still in this fight. Let's go. Come on now.
Good job defensively to block that punch.
Relax.
Lee going for the head kick. He misses there. Oh, beautiful Beautiful straight left hand. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Single. Lee getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Got his guard pass.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Lee's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Posture up and finish it.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited. Another nice combination to the head.
Take down now.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Lee. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
All right, look, listen, you are winning this fight. I need you to stay doing what you're doing. All right, it's very open to body shots right now. I want you to go out there and I want you to keep it.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him.
That was so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Oh, big head kick there.
Body throw. Anything. Let your hands go. Let's go.
Leg kick lands.
Combination. I want to see some combination.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
That left hook was crazy.
Solid punch by him there. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Nice. Good strikes. Keep going forward.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Lee. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
There it is. Overhead is open. Let me see you land the overhead.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling started.
Protect your face.
Under 3 minutes now here in round two. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nice straight punch there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Big shot to the head.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Nice level change.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Lee gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted. That's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Oh, well timed with that team. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Back and forth we go. Oh, wow. Lee gets stung by that leg kick. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, super! Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Lee's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
That jab is working awesome.
Oh, the high kick lands. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Lands a shot to the leg. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, he lands a head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Now mixing one into the body. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Oh, nice.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing. Oh, what a hit kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Lands a nice one, too. Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, big kick lands flush. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Lee. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Oh, man, another strike targeting that bruised area on the calf.
And now you can start to see it build. And he's really struggling to stand on that lead leg, get pressure on that lead leg.
Oh, that cut on his nose is only getting worse. Not good. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight, because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Kicks, kicks, kicks.
They got checked.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Let's get him down.
Let's go.
Right hand. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Big left hand there. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps.
Oh, how good was that flying knee? Oh! Lee's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Set the pace and hit him first.
Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one.
Sneaky body kick lands under the elbow.
All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Oh, that doctor's tough. He's seen a lot of blood in the ER. This fight's going to continue at least for a while.
Let's go.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Takedown. Go after the cut.
Lee's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
Take it to the ground.
Oh, well, that cut is only getting worse, champ. I'm not sure if it's... How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice high kick.
Upstairs.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
There it is. He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Man, that cut is just nasty. So if you're the guy who cleans up the canvas, are you like rooting for this so you have a job to do?
I mean, you want to do less as possible. You want to just sit there and watch. The reality is, though, he's got some work in front of him after this fight.
And so does the cut, man. We are bloodied and battered here in the octagon. Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Lee. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Let's focus.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Final seconds here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice looping punch. Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Lee gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
Stay on that cut for me.
Throws the teep.
Hands up.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
In a ton of trouble right now. Ooh, nice leg kick.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Lee's got a nasty bruise, Daniel. You see it appearing there on the left side. You got to think all of that body investment by his opponent is going to pay large dividends as this fight continues. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is what you don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, with authority, the body. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
And to that end, the doctor has determined the cut is not bad enough to stop the fight, and the action will resume.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins.
We'll see if he can finish. Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the octagon tonight. Both dealing with cuts, both critical, but both unwilling to take a step back for your entertainment.
Well, at this point, that is as bad a cut as I have seen in some time. I think you got to call in the ringside physician.
It's hard to watch, John. Like, that's why I turn my face when I see stuff like this. It's disgusting. It's like Overeem's lip.
Yeah.
It's like when we see these types of cuts like this, it's hard for me to watch because I know that the only thing that can happen is the person gets more and more damage. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. As you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight. Oh!
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So the legend Bruce Lee does it again. That was a prime performance out of the martial arts legend tonight. This man, of course, has had no shortage of challengers since coming to the UFC.